That's reverse Sidious lightning. That's Lord lightning.
No, you will die.
Dude, what? What is
Do you
going
want
on?
to keep doing
It
it?
Dude, it's the first day of summer here. Americans are still stuck in the past. They're in November still. It's not
It's
winter
the
over there
first
yet.
of the month.
It's first day of summer here in Australia.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
And I have got 2 advent calendars from my beautiful girlfriend, and I'm very excited to open them. I'm very excited to open
Dude,
them.
can you please open one here? Yeah.
I am going to do a video on it because I've got a Lego Star Wars
Fair
one.
play.
Okay, a Lego Star Wars one, and I've got a tea one. I can show you what I got for the first one. Melbourne breakfast.
Melbourne breakfast.
Taste the blue hair.
Ooh.
Yeah, very fancy. I keep kicking shit. Yeah, dude, very fancy. Very fancy. Very fancy. My girlfriend's loving my life.
beautiful.
She got me
She's
really,
beautiful.
really sweet. She fucking is. She got me really, really sweet gifts, which is actually like super nice.
That's nice.
Fuck
What do you
yeah,
get in
man.
the Star Wars one? The Lego Star Wars one? Is that like minifigures and shit? Or
Yeah, it's like a Christmas scene.
yeah, right.
So you get little minifigures, you get little blocks and so on to build up to create this scene, and it's like a flip over mat, so that when you leave it on its side like that, and then on the mat you've just got like a bunch of different play settings and so on.
Yeah, sick.
It's pretty cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, I like seeing all of the Christmas figurines and so on that they do. They've got an R2-D2 that's like HO.
Yeah.
I love it, man. Dude, Modsy!
We got Mods in the building. CT brain rot.
Whoa.
So the backstory to this, right? I hate that I did it, but so the backstory. So I was playing Force Unleashed 2 on Tuesday, and there was a part where, like, I don't know if you remember in the Force Unleashed 2, but like when you're at the end, you're having to work your way up to the platforms where Vader is on Camino right at the end. And when you're working your way up, you got to like jump on these floating droids and all that. They're like these AZ looking ones, and they're just sitting there, and their arms are doing this. And I was like, they look like they're doing the 6-7 thing.
Oh god, bro.
Yeah, no, I hate it, dude. I hate it. My friends all do it. I absolutely hate it. But I said the 6-7 thing, and ever since then, I am CT brain rot. And look, I can't get mad at it. I can't get mad at it. But
well, you look sexy while you do it.
Then we got Ben in the building. Last year I had one of those Star Wars advent calendars for December, but I couldn't find one this year. Well, that's sad.
Dude, they are so hard to find. So I got one because, like, the thing is, my girlfriend and I, for the first time actually, we're doing like gifting each other advent calendars.
That's sick.
Working our way up to Christmas.
That's awesome.
And dude, I was looking everywhere.
Yeah.
I was looking online. I found a bunch of stuff, but like not really, you know? It just kind of fucking, I don't know. It was a bit hard to find. But then what I did was I went into the Lego store and I was like, hey, I think I know some places here. Target, I don't know, Ben, I don't know if you're Aussie or if you're American.
Ben's in America, yeah.
Oh, okay. Look at places like, I guess their Target's a little different. Their Target's like a grocery store, right? Like Ross. Look at places like Ross.
Yeah, that's a good
Ross
shout,
is going to have it. Like, Ross is definitely going to have it. I'm just trying to think of like toys. And I know Ross does like really cheap figurines and shit.
Yeah, dude, their sales are nuts. We got Obi Sean in the building.
Shout out to my brother, Star Wars Nerd, for hitting 500 subs.
Yes, Nerd hit 500, dude.
Shout out.
Good shit, dude. And he's still going strong. He's got another 15 or 20 since then as well.
Man, settle down.
Yeah, just leave some for the rest of us, dude. Jesus.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. We're just talking about advent calendars now. This is great. This is an advent calendar stream.
Yeah, bro. I love Cadbury chocolate.
Dude, advent calendars are the fucking best.
Fuck yeah, man.
Fucking best. Now today's topic. You're the man for this. Explain it to us.
Okay. So, namaste, motherfuckers. I've been doing a lot of research for going to Japan because I'm going to be moving to Japan end of next year, start of the year after. Right? So I'm like I'm learning a lot, I'm focusing on a lot, I'm reading a lot of like books of very prolific people within the Japanese history or even just community now. Really, really interesting. Really, really interesting. I've found a couple of things that I thought really, really related to Star Wars, mainly because of it actually being in Star Wars for a little bit. Now, the two of those is we've got Kintsugi, which is the process of, dude, I do it every time. I do it every time. It's the process of filling in cracks with like a gold resin or gold itself. And then you've also got Wabi-Sabi, which is the idea that imperfection is perfection.
Yeah.
So we see Kintsugi in Ahsoka.
Yeah.
So if you guys remember back to
of course they
peak
do.
Star Wars, we have got Thrawn's people. So it's all of Thrawn, Enoch, and all of his minions. Yes, dude, perfect. Absolutely perfect. So you see all the gold cracks that have been, well, all the cracks that have been filled in with gold there, and how he's got like different appendages with gold. That is the process of Kintsugi. So I'll get the actual definition up here, so I can let you guys know. Kintsugi, a traditional Japanese art of repairing broken pottery with gold lacquer. The Kintsugi teaches that breaks and scars make something more valuable, not less. Healing becomes part of the object's history, not something to hide. Your cracks and past experiences are what make you unique. Strength can come because of damage, not in spite of it. Right, so the idea of something like ceramics, something that's really, really weak and fragile, and if you drop it and break it, it means nothing. A lot of people would just throw it out and get something new. But the idea of strengthening something that is broken, I think, is really, really beautiful. I really liked it when it was in Ahsoka. So then the idea of wabi-sabi is a Japanese aesthetic and philosophy centered on imperfection, impermanence, simplicity, and natural authenticity. Wabi-sabi is essentially the beauty of things that are not perfect and not permanent. It teaches that cracks, wear, and age are not flaws, they're character. Simplicity is powerful. Nothing lasts forever. That's what makes it beautiful. Life is more meaningful when you stop chasing perfection. So I wanted to really bring that into Star Wars and today talk about things that we think are imperfectly perfect, things that have been made stronger because of the things that have happened to them. And would it be possible if some of the characters, even some hypotheticals maybe about like what characters could have been better when given that attention without being discarded. Now, the first one that I want to talk about
Yes.
is Darth Maul. I think I think he's like the definition of Kintsugi, with little bits of wabi-sabi, only because they do mold. That's the reason why we put them both together, is because they mold together.
Yeah.
Have a good one, nerd.
Peace out, brother.
The idea of Maul, I really, really love. The fact that this guy, every single time, is when he's broken, he's built up to become this better person, and he's held together by all of his weakness. The weakness that Sidious could see in him and never gave him the chance to properly become a Sith Lord like he ever gave Vader, I really love the fact that the Night Sister magic kind of does strengthen him the more he goes into it. Like when Mother Talzin found him and his horns were completely outgrown, and he had no legs. He force glued the spider legs onto him, right? And then they like, I don't know if it's imbuing them. I was trying to research this before. I don't know if it's imbuing them with the souls of the dead. I don't know. Like the Green Night Sister magic that they were putting into him, was that the souls? I don't know. I just found all I saw was it's just Night Sister magic.
Yeah, I've never. Yeah, that's how I've always interpreted it, as just Night Sister magic.
I think it's so cool if it's like, dude, you're the strength of 10 men. Because you've literally got the souls of 10 men
like,
imbued into you. Yeah, man. I think like watching his story, the imperfection of his story, he's nothing like Vader, the
Mm,
chosen one, the guy who everyone goes, oh yeah, of course, Vader's going to be like, he's the pit bull of
yeah.
Sidious. But if you're looking at it from Anakin, or even from if you're looking at it from the Empire or the Grand Republic, I think it's the same thing, really. They all had high hopes for him. They all understood the power that he was going to have and
Mm.
everything that he was going to bring. But Maul had none of that. He
Mm.
had absolutely none of that. What he had was an imperfect character, because he wanted to be bad
Mm.
so badly that in the end he kind of became good. Like, I love that about him. That final interaction with
Yeah.
Obi-Wan, realizing that all he was doing the whole time was serving an ideal that was lost to time,
Yeah.
that he was never going to be the one to make it. But what did he do in that time? He built up his own empire. He built up everything to do with his, um, to do with, oh fuck. Fuck off, Will.
Mun on Mandalore.
Oh, dude, he's been asking me for Moan on Mandalore literally the whole time. Like, when are you gonna be doing a when are you gonna be doing a Moan on Mandalore? I got two guys at work, him and another guy at work, are like, Moan on Mandalore? They want me to do like a
Mun on
30-minute video
Mandalore.
of me just like moaning. Um
That's so good.
I've just lost track of everything I was talking about. Um No, but like his whole imperfect story, I think it's
Mm.
perfect. It's what makes me love Maul so much more. When he gets to those highs, it makes you appreciate everything that he's gone through before. Look at his fight with Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan. I mean, like, he's an incredible fighter, but he was overtaken. Why? Well, because he wasn't given the time to understand that his ego was going to be the problem, thinking that you could just take on two Jedi in one go. Two great Jedi, by the way. Obi-Wan, who was like set to be one of the greatest in the whole order already from like a young age. And then you've got Qui-Gon, who's trained under Dooku, under Yoda. Like, bro, there's no like there's no way he could have, like, he should have gone into that. But his
Mm.
ego, like, if he was given that perfect time. But I think that's what makes it so incredible. Do you want to say anything on it?
No, that's fair. That's fair. I see the angle. I was gonna say so with my list, I've gone a bit of a different angle. I've gone things like about Star Wars kind of thing.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. I've got
Yeah.
some of those as well.
Yeah.
I just wanted to mention a character that I thought was like
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
perfectly displaying
Yeah. Yeah.
everything about imperfection that makes perfection.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
he's all of his imperfectness that builds up along the way creates a character arc that I think, honestly, if we got him as one of, well, I mean, like, basically the main villain of the sequels, I think it
Yeah.
would have been the perfect bow on a perfect story in Star Wars.
Yeah. Big time.
Someone who wasn't destined for greatness, but through everything that he's done, his character flaws, his
Yeah.
pitfalls, his heights, everything that has built him to be the person that he is, has led him to be the main guy. So
Mm.
everyone who didn't believe in him left him, but now he was able to create his own destiny. I love
Yeah.
that. I love that story. And I think George was cooking so hard. I don't know why they didn't use it. I
Yeah.
really don't know. I really
Yeah.
don't know.
First on my list, I went scientific accuracy because it
Oh,
doesn't try to be perfect. It has if, like, for people looking for that scientific accuracy, it's got the flaws in there. Like, there's fire in space, you can hear sound in space, but
yep.
that's what I think makes it beautiful, because it doesn't have to be like ultra realistic, because if it was, it wouldn't have the gravitas that it does today. um
Hmm.
it allows you to escape, to that, to a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. um and it's saying that cops a bit of criticism I see here and there. Like, there was a scene, can't remember what the scene was, but it might have been the Acolyte or something, but everyone was like ripping it, but it's like that was actually one of the few things I agreed with, because it's what George did. You know, he didn't try and make it perfect, but in that imperfection there with the scientific accuracy, and that is what makes it so perfect. But yeah, that was the first one on my list.
So second one for me was actually, dude, something really similar with that. But what I was more thinking of, how he created the universe for him to fill in the cracks as he went.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you have something like Lord of the Rings, right? Lord of the Rings that has created every background of every character, all of the languages, all of the, like, every dialogue, every whatever.
Yeah.
It's all being created, and then the story is allowed to happen within that. But I think there's a beauty in making it and filling in as you go, because it becomes more personal. The reason why I think so many people hold this universe so close to their heart is because it's imperfect. I mean, really, anything can happen. Anything can happen at any time. Why? Well, because it's allowed to. Now, would you consider that perfect? Would you? I personally wouldn't, because certainly something that's perfect has been thought through in its entirety. Look at something like the Acolyte, right? Not the Acolyte, sorry, Andor. Andor is the idea of perfection in Star Wars. It's a perfectly devised script with these perfectly created characters in this world that has already been perfected, right?
Yeah.
That space in time that that Andor is set is perfect. We've worked out so many cracks and bumps through all of these different shows and everything, all that's going on at that point. Now we've worked it out to get to an area where we go,
yeah,
whoa, I know everything that's going on.
Yeah.
I think that's really, like, honestly, that's what holds me so much closer to the Star Wars community, more so than a lot of other ones. I mean, like, I love Lord of the Rings. I love so many other franchises. I mean, like, dude, I was literally showing you my Wolverine helmet before. Like, I love Wolverine. Like, I just, there's so much to love, but there's nothing like Star Wars. The fact that you can, in your own time, create your headcanon and fill in the gaps yourself, I think it is a reason why people get so upset. You know, why people get so angry about, like, I wish he could have done this, and they should have put this character here, and it could have worked like this. Yes, everything could have worked that way, but it also could have worked the way that it went, and the way that other people thought, and so on, and all that kind of stuff, right? But it's the ability for you to be able to have a choice which makes it perfect. That imperfection that a lot of people would see in poor writing, poor development of, like, I mean, so much stuff. I think it's what makes it perfect. I really, really do.
Yeah. Well,
dude, we've got a couple of messages there.
We do have. We'll check in with them.
Say your thing.
I was gonna say my next one, like, perfectly leapfrogs off what you're saying there.
Dude, look at us go.
I know we did. This isn't planned, by the way. This isn't planned, by the way.
No joke. We don't plan any of this stuff. We just go, all right, you go separate, I go separate, and then we meet on the day.
Yeah, we'll talk about it on the day. Where do we start? Dude, Motzi, this is a very important question. Actually, I don't feel as strongly about this as I do it as, like, you know, sauce in the cupboard or the fridge. Chocolate in the... What is your take on this, Jeremy?
Okay. Depends on the chocolate. It really depends on the chocolate, right? If it's got fillings and all that kind of shit, like stuff that is going to just, like, it's got barely any chocolate that's going to melt that first layer, and then everything's going to go everywhere, and it's going to, like, fucking just puddle out. Put it in the fridge. But most chocolate, I don't like it really cold. I don't understand how you can pull something out of the fridge and go
crack your teeth
and just go, oh, yummy, yummy. Like, I want it to melt in my mouth. You know what I mean? It has to be room temperature. Now, I mean, obviously, cupboard, like, put it in a cold, dark place. Don't put it out in the open, or put it in something that is like a translucent cupboard that people are going to be able, like, the sun's going to be able to, like, beam in and cook everything in there. But yeah, no, definitely, I think cupboard. I don't really mind, but I actually don't mind it if it's in the fridge, though. I don't like, because I like it being cold and that bit harder, because then you can just let it sit in your mouth and it'll melt in your mouth. And I like that. I get that.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
I get that.
It looks like Hoth here. We got 3 inches of snow, 30 miles.
3 inches is huge.
That is massive. It's supposed to get even more snow tonight. Dude, that'd be one of the best things about living in America. You hear that, like, when you get all that snow, no school.
Man, I've actually never seen snow.
The closest I've been, I mean, when I was in New York, it, like, technically snowed, but it wasn't, like, they don't really get, like, proper snow in the city. It's, like, upstate, they get the good stuff. And all I saw, it looks like, but it was like if you spit toothpaste out, like, that was what it looked like.
Oh,
it was just
hot.
little spot. Yeah, it was just like little spots of that. But yeah, it wasn't anything cool. But yeah, that's the closest I've been.
Still snow.
Still, yeah, technically, but not the good stuff. Not the good stuff.
What else do we have here?
We got Ben here. Big Andor fan is Ben, by the way. Big Andor fan.
Andor is perfect at being an amazing show that I know if it turned it on, it will make me pass out fast. Okay. Yeah. Look, I'm not going to lie. The first season, I was exactly like that. Actually, that was the first time I'd ever fallen asleep on a Star Wars show. First season. Oh, dude, I'm putting that in the fucking bin, bro. I'm like, sure, it's necessary, but why do I have to watch 6, 7 episodes? No, don't get triggered. Don't get triggered.
No,
don't get triggered. Don't get triggered.
No,
don't get triggered.
No.
But like, why am I watching 6 or 7 episodes before it starts to get good?
Yeah.
Like what? Like why? Why do I have to have people go? No, you don't get it. Like the last episode is incredible. Oh my god. I mean, like, can you send me a screenshot of that frame right there anyway of you?
Dude, horrible.
Oh man, I'm a little erect. I don't know about you. I don't know about you.
Oh man,
meow! I didn't know your neck bent like that.
Yeah. I woke up like an hour later and I was like, ah, fuck.
Dude, I tell you what though, like, Andor season 2, I love it. I love it. I think it was straight out of the gate. Honestly, really, really good.
Yeah.
Just phenomenal. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I only had to watch a recap on YouTube to just go, oh, what did I miss?
Yeah.
You know, that's it. That's it. I didn't need it anymore. I just didn't. I didn't care.
Yeah.
I was not gonna sit through and snore. But then season 2, holy shit! I like, hand on my heart, it's some of the best Star Wars I've ever seen.
Yeah. Okay.
Genuinely, and I wish, and there were parts of me that go, like, oh, I wish I could. I watched all of it so that I could experience season 2 even better.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, fuck, it was so hard for me to get through season 1 anyway. I'm kind of glad that I didn't stick through, because I mean, also the concept of it was really weird. Why are we watching the second banana of a second banana movie? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like, I mean, I'm all for underdogs. I'm all for underdogs. Like,
yeah.
Absolutely. So cool. But yeah, I don't know. Anyways.
Which version of Luke Skywalker do you think we will get in any upcoming Star Wars project, movies, or TV series? I mean, I think it'll be in the Mandoverse, like similar to when we saw him in Book of Boba Fett. And
look, they've heard the complaints.
Yeah,
they've heard the complaints more than any complaint from any movie that Disney has ever made. Right? What Rian Johnson did to Luke Skywalker was abysmal. Like, it was actually, that whole, like, oh, like, we can Kintsugi just like fucking, we can repair him. No, that was the worst character arc that completely ruined the character towards the end. Like, bro, what are you doing? There's a reason why Rian Johnson's not allowed to make another Star Wars movie. They've literally cancelled his, because they were going, oh yeah, we can have him back. Nope.
No, sir.
Nope. He's not coming back. Actually, royally fuck that guy. That guy, he makes a visually pleasing, death of Luke Skywalker, but it's still the death of Luke Skywalker. I don't like it. I mean, like, sure, I'm not saying that Luke shouldn't die. I'm a very firm believer that Luke Skywalker should have died around that time. I think he did the right thing, but he did it the wrong way.
Yeah.
Luke didn't need to live that long. No character needs to live that long. But why are you ruining him? Why are you ruining him? Yeah, I think they've heard it. They know our cries. They understand the pitfalls. We're gonna get proper Luke. Like we're gonna get. I would say honestly, Battlefront 2. The Battlefront 2 Luke was the best Luke.
Yeah. Okay.
The best depiction of Luke after the original trilogy.
Yeah.
Best depiction. If we can get more of something like that, dude. Have you done the Battlefront 2 campaign?
Dude, I'm starting. Just a quick plug. I'm starting that tomorrow on my stream because I haven't done it, and I was like, I need a reason to do it.
It's
That's my fucking reason.
Almost like I saw your weekly schedule. Yeah, bro, I know what you're doing, man. Come on, everybody's glued in to the CT Jesse weekly schedule. Come on, bro. Come on. I just wanted you to plug that real quick. You're gonna love that.
I can't wait. Yeah.
There is a point. Honestly, it made me love Kylo Ren more as well. Like it's really cool. It's really cool. I think they did a phenomenal job. Just if they did the multiplayer right the first time, that could have been one of the best games we've ever gotten. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, so yeah, dude, I really like that. I really like that. Like it's only problem is though, it needs to have the outlines. If they start doing the like, those like fill in the dots coloring books where you fill in all the dots and then you color it in after. Fuck, if they do something like that, man, it's just bullshit. Like we're not going to be creating it for you. Give us something decisive. Like give us something that this is where this is what you want to create. This is where you want to go. Give us something like that, and then we're able to succeed. Right? We want to see something like look at the way the prequels were at the start. Oh my god, dude, we're going so off track with this episode, but I love it. So look at the way the prequels were at the start. Everyone, boo! I hate the prequels. Prequels suck. I never want to watch the prequels again. The original trilogy is so much better. 5 years down the track, hey, they were pretty good. Hey, they
weren't bad.
I like them. They weren't that bad. 10 years down the track. Yeah, okay, they're kind of like my favorite, maybe, but it's like weird to say it because the fandom's already split, right?
Yeah.
No, yeah, it's like kind of my favorite right now. George Lucas sells it, and then they go, "This is peak cinema. This is the best thing that's ever happened, and I hate Disney. The global conglomeration of Disney is ruining everything, and the prequels were the best." Because if you were like now, because what he did was he created a story that had a very clear thought pattern through the whole thing, right? It was very clearly outlined to be a certain way that he wanted, and it made people unhappy at the time. But now look at it; it's set in time as I think personally better than the original trilogy. Original trilogy holds a different place in my heart, but I mean, just like I grew up with the prequels, so I'm super biased. But I think it's the best. I really love them. Yeah, just like if they can create a story where they go, hey, this is what we want and this is how we're doing it. The sequels could have been great if they did the same thing. They could have been like, oh, hey, like sure, we've got this Mary Sue, Rey Skywalker, like Rey Palpatine, who wants to be a Skywalker, but you continued it the whole way through with a very clear story. Man, everyone would have been fine with it. Everyone would have been fine with it. I can guarantee you. Maybe it wouldn't have been at the time because no one's happy with any Star Wars project at the time. It's like later on. Dude, that's what pisses me off about the Star Wars fan base. It's like all these dudes sitting in their mum's basement who go, actually, I think they could have done it better. Do it then, mate. Do it. You do it. Make Star Wars. Make it better. You know what I mean? I'm unapologetically toxic about Andor lol. Like I so get that though. I so get that because that's what I was at the start.
Yeah.
Also, Jesse, you have a picture on Instagram for after the stream. Oh,
look.
Oh,
dude, I'm just gonna show that. Can I show this? Because that looks sick. I love that. That's just awesome. That's sick. I love that.
Dude, 3 inches is fucking huge.
Yeah, that's massive, dude.
That's huge, man. That's huge. So, let's go into something that is, I think I wanted to give one thing that I thought was imperfect, but it didn't make it perfect. Because I didn't want to just say that everything was going to be perfect because it's perfect, right?
Yeah.
You have to give like a balancing. My biggest thing is I think the idea of Palpatine coming back was imperfect, but not perfect.
Okay.
I don't like the way they did it. Look, Palpatine coming back completely ruined. I don't think I'm alone in saying this, but I think Palpatine coming back completely ruined the moment that Luke and Vader had when Vader threw Palpatine down the shaft and then became a Jedi again. For that brief window of time, he became a Jedi again.
Yeah.
I hated it. I hated it. Now, there's so much to say, like, if you have something that is imperfect, if you have something that is fleeting, or, you know, you want to add it in. Now, if Palpatine was there briefly for one bit, like his soul was guiding another person, kind of like a Sith, like a like a Sith spirit. You know, I don't know what they'd kind of call it, because they don't have a like a Jedi heaven, right? So we if
Not
there
that we
was
know
that
of.
bit, not that we know of, right? But if they added that in and Palpatine was guiding the next Sith, I would have been okay with that. I think that's imperfectly perfect, right? But actually having him back and actually having him at the strength that he was at, with the abilities that he had and the army that he had and the ships that he had, I hate it. I hate it. I genuinely hate it. I mean, like, there are so many ways that you could have buffed up Kylo Ren. He never should have turned to the light. He always should have been in the dark. I mean, like, that's the whole beauty of him, right? The whole beauty was that he was this character that is fucking, like, he wants to be evil. He wants to be this dickhead, right? But he's not. He's not, but he wants to be. So force him deeper into the dark. Force him like fucking so far in that he's unachievable, like he's unreachable. You can't get him out of there. Not even Luke Skywalker could get him back. That would have been perfect. Imperfectly perfect, sure. But so much better than having Palpatine being this guy like, oh yeah, I was here all the time. No, you weren't. You weren't. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you ruining it? And then they had to make some stupid backstory of like, oh, hey, by the way, and he was like, when he fell down, his spirit got onto the moon, and then his moon spirit was there, and Yoda was laughing at him, and then he became a spirit that went in through the galaxy and found a clone because they were secretly cloning him the whole time. And then, yeah, now let's make a couple of shows and build it up. Fucking bullshit. Bullshit, bro. Bullshit. That was like, oh my God. Oh my God. Seriously, Ben made the perfect comment there. Is in case of emergency, break glass. But it's like,
I was looking at that.
just sitting in there.
Oh, dude.
Here's the solution for the Emperor. Make the threat of him coming back starting in The Force Awakens, and then have him come back by the end. Yeah, look. As much as I do agree with that, if you're going to bring him in, you may as well do it right and bring him in from the start. I get that. I will say, I think either way, if he's back or if he's not, if it's back or if he's kind of like, you know, a spirit, I think it ruins it. Completely remove the Emperor. Like, the whole idea is that Rey is now the new chosen one. And who is going to be the big evil after? Because then when you add Palpatine in there, it really questions whether or not, like Anakin, I was about to say Hayden, Anakin is the chosen one. For all of that, for what? All of that for what? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Because in the end, he didn't bring balance to the Force. There was just a fleeting moment of calm before Palpatine returned. I just, like, it was honestly, I don't know who the fuck thought of it. But it just goes to show how there's incompetence the whole way up. Like, you think, oh, these people who are up in this great power, they're just going to be amazing because they're there. No. They suck, bro. They suck. How are you paid millions of dollars to create a script for Star Wars, and you create some bullshit like that? Yeah, not happy with that. Yeah, one thing I don't understand is the little AC/DC groupies.
Dude, they were here last night. They were in Adelaide last night.
Dude, my mate went to the AC/DC. I couldn't do it because I was working.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, dude. I mean, like, apparently it was really, really good.
Yeah.
Apparently it was really good. But I will say, yeah, I've never understood those people, because, like, why can't he just turn them into an army? Why couldn't he just, like, storm the Capitol, and just, like, take over the New Republic? The New Republic were terrible. They knew that. The fact that Kylo Ren, as stupid as what he was able to build up such a great empire. How?
Ugh.
The dude's an idiot.
I think it was
that's
more
the whole point of it.
I think it was more Snoke doing all that crap.
Oh, Snoke's a fuckwit. Snoke's a fuckwit. Dude, that whole thing with Snoke is just bull. It's actually bull. I don't like Snoke. I think Snoke is just like, he's a silly butt brain. I don't like him. I think Kylo Ren had so much more potential without Snoke.
Yeah.
Dude, the fact that in The Force Awakens you see him straight away and freezes the blaster bolt.
Yeah.
I remember seeing that going, oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
That's my fucking guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then now for what?
Yeah.
Absolutely for what? Nothing.
Yeah.
Like, nothing. Do you have anything you want to say quickly before we get, like, way too off track?
No, I'm happy with that. But I was gonna say my other one, leading off what you were saying before about how George leaving like cracks to fill in and that.
Yep.
I was gonna go with the special editions that he brought out in '97.
Oh.
Because I was watching clips in that, and he was basically saying like when he made those films, they weren't complete. And so he was basically waiting for technology to catch up so he could complete them. Like, he was saying he didn't want to abandon, like, he's saying if filmmakers don't go back and like fix their movies how they want, they've just abandoned the film. And he didn't want to abandon the films.
Yeah.
And so he was finally able to make them exactly how he wanted. So, he was able to update them with like all the prequel stuff. So obviously we got Hayden as the Force Ghost rather than Sebastian Shaw. Like Tem was the voice of Boba Fett. We got Jabba the Hutt in there. They finally CGI Jabba the Hutt in A New Hope.
Hell yeah.
And, he was able to just... they put Ian McDermott in as Palpatine rather than...
the monkey ball
what
lady.
was her name? Yeah. And he was able to... They were able to, like, more seamlessly connect across all six, whereas it was probably a little bit janky there when you had different actors and that sort of thing playing different people. But yeah, the special edition, and because they copped a lot of flack when they first came out, a lot of people hated them.
Yeah, now, I've seen a lot of that, man.
Yeah. But it's more George saying like, this is my vision. They weren't complete when I brought them out, but now they are. And he's like, they're never going to release again. Like, they're never going to. He's never going to release the old versions. It's always going to be these.
I've seen arguments for and against the special editions. Yeah. My biggest thing about it, right, beyond like whether or not it's good or whatever.
Yeah.
It's his story.
Exactly.
And he's finally able to tell it the way that he wants to tell it.
Mm-hmm.
I may like it or not. I don't really care. I mean, I actually really don't care.
Yeah.
I watch both of them happily, and I love spotting the differences between the two.
Yeah.
If I'm feeling really nostalgic, I watch the original. But if I just want to watch the originals, and I'll watch the new one. Like, I don't care. But it's just so much better to see that you've got his story completely told. So much better, man. So much better.
Because you were saying there was like even like the scenes in like Luke's land speeder when they're going through like Mos Eisley and that. He was saying sometimes they weren't able to take the wheels out completely because he's like in some shots it was all good because you could have it so you didn't see the bottom half of the speeder and saying, but he's like when they had like the big shots and that. He's like, at some point they had to put like Vaseline on the camera lens to sort of like try and blur out the wheels. I was like,
That is
that's
so cool.
I know. That's what I love hearing that shit. I love
That is
that.
so cool. Bro,
Yeah.
like there's so much that goes into it. There's
Mm,
actually so much that goes into that
yeah.
man, I like it will never cease to amaze me all the shit that they had to do to work around to create the original trilogy. I mean,
Yeah.
like, sure, a lot of people don't want to watch it now because they don't want to go back to. I think people got this weird idea of like going back to something that's old graphics.
Yeah.
You know, like they want to watch something that is new. Like, dude, I've had so many conversations with people that they just go, because I recommend an old movie, right? Like there was
Yeah.
this old Western that I was recommending to a friend, and he goes, I just don't want to watch something that's all grainy and old and weird and
Yeah.
sound designs off. And I'm like, bro, that's the beauty of it.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of it. Like, sure. Think about it as a parent, right? As a parent, it's amazing to see your kid able to run a race. But what's the most important part, right?
Mm,
Watching them take their first step. Like, you can appreciate moments in time as that moment,
yeah.
Sure, I mean, like, fuck, I'm not expecting a baby to sprint straight out of the womb. We're not a bloody antelope. You
Yeah.
know what I
Yeah.
mean? But it's beautiful. It's beautiful to be able to experience a window in time and look at the things that have influenced media now. And
Yeah.
dude, I think I will actually stand on my ground. I think movies were so much better back then. You know why? Because they had thought. They
Yeah.
had care. Bro, I watched A Bronx Tale, right?
Mm,
I watched A Bronx Tale. Dude, my roommate, he was here. He came in like 30 minutes in.
yeah.
I'm not gonna watch the movie. I'm not gonna watch the movie. He's done that side. He was like, oh, I'm not gonna watch the whole movie. And then
Yeah.
he comes, he sits down. We watch the fucking whole thing. Oh, dude, there's points where I'm there. I'm like, oh, and we like collectively look at each other and go, oh, like a sigh of relief, bro. No one makes movies like that anymore.
Yeah.
No one. It's all reruns of old stuff, or it's like,
Mm,
you know, it's the sequel to whatever, and they're just
yeah.
dragging out old franchises and turning them into fucking just crap. Like it's only so look, dude, look at Happy Gilmore 2. It could have been so much better. Leave it like that. It was like a highlight reel. I'm not gonna I love Adam Sandler, but
I
that was
loved
a
him.
highlight reel, bro. That
Can't
was it.
believe they
That
killed
was
her off
it.
straight away.
I love that.
They killed her straight away. I was like, what the fuck?
I love that. I love that. I thought it was so funny.
I loved it, dude. It was just a real nostalgia hit. Like I was a big sucker for it. Like I knew
Yeah.
it wasn't going to be as good as one, but they had the same people involved in making it. I was like, they're not going to completely screw it up either. And like it
Yeah.
probably was a bit mid, but I still loved it. Like it was just a
Nah,
good nostalgia hit.
I think Happy Gilmore 2 was like a different I think it was definitely an exception.
Yeah,
Only because like, dude, you're watching this movie that you know is not going to be anywhere near as good.
yeah,
But you want to remember the good times of the first one. Adam
yeah,
Sandler knew exactly what he was doing. I think he made like for what it needed to be, it's a great movie.
yeah,
But if you're looking at it separately, it's fucking
yeah,
terrible.
yeah,
It's a highlight reel, right?
yeah.
But that's people dog on Adam Sandler all the time. I think
I
his
never
finger is on
understood
the
it.
pulse. Dude, I think his finger is like directly on the
I
pulse every
love
single time.
him.
I love him. I think he's great. He's so down to earth. He's
Yeah,
such a good guy. He makes great stories that are like, dude, you've had a hard day. Sit down, watch an Adam Sandler movie.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Oh man,
How'd we
we
get
got
up to
Ben
Adam
saying
Sandler?
fucking.
I
I
love
have
that we
no
did. I
idea.
love it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I watched The Godfather with my younger cousin who's 22, and he thought it was boring and bad just because how movies have impacted him now. Bro, you know why? Because people need brain rot. You need the sound designs that go boom. Ooh. Oh my god. You remember the early 2000s where where they were making the movies and it's the high school kid and it's like,
Yeah.
hey, I'm gonna dunk your head in the toilet. And it just like turns to the camera, it's like, yeah, that was me. You know,
Yeah.
those ones. Man, we're going through windows of time. But like, man, you look at movies now, it's literally just how do we create massive action scenes and massive movements that is just going to like it's just going to explode and turn into this huge thing. But when you want something to become good, it doesn't become good. It doesn't. It's just things are good because they are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, but like, I think honestly, man, there are so many. Look, Ben here, yeah, literally, yeah. There are many movies from the 70s, 80s, and 90s that I like much more than movies nowadays. Yeah, dude, to be honest, I'm 32 lol. Yeah, man. Like, I think you're in kind of a sweet spot to get both times, right? Like,
Yeah.
I think the 90s were some of the best, like, media in general. Dude, I'm talking about movies, TV shows, like, books, plays, whatever, right? Like, just in general, I think the 90s were amazing. And he was able to see that. Yeah, man. It's insane. Dude, would you go see the Star Wars Force Awakens 10? Yeah, I actually would.
Are we even getting it? I haven't seen anything.
I don't think we are. Dude, America is really different.
Yeah.
It's like there you can afford, because you've got so many cinemas that like people go out and do so much. Like, think about it. We've got 26 mil people here in Australia. Yeah, 26 mil, something like that. You guys have got like 322 or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, it's so disproportionate because we don't have the kind of like fan base for different movies to watch it again and do all that kind of stuff. Like, movies barely make money as it is over here. That's the reason why a lot of smaller movie chains, they're just completely gone. We've got a couple of big ones, but the main ones are just Hoyts and Event Cinemas. And Hoyts has bought out everyone. I love Hoyts. I'm not gonna lie. I love Hoyts. I mean, dude, they take care of you. They've got the recliners. It's not way too overpriced. But then I'm blessed, right? Because in Cremorne, they've got the Hayden Orpheum, which is Quentin Tarantino's favorite cinema in Australia.
Ooh,
Yeah, plug that one. I work opposite it, and I get to go in there all the time and see all that stuff that they're doing. And man, like, there's actually, it's run by a really, really rich guy. He just bought the cinema because he loves movies.
Yeah.
Dude, it's the original film projectors, so you can see all of the IMAX style movies at the cinemas there. It's got like it, dude. It's actually cool. For anyone in Australia, go look at the Hayden Orpheum. It's honestly incredible. It's incredible. They're running it a loss all the time.
Yeah,
all the time. It's just because some really, really rich guy just goes, I love movies and I want people to experience movies the way I did.
That's awesome.
It's pretty cool.
That's so cool.
Oh, okay. Here we got from Ben. Guys, I've seen an interview with a low-level writer, and she was saying how some studios encourage creators to make media that's absorbable, even if you're not looking at the TV, because people's phones. You know, that's actually one thing that dude, my girlfriend's the love of my life. She's the future mother of my children. She's the best thing that's ever happened to me. I love her with every single ounce of my being. My soul is entwined with her. She is the best human in this whole entire world. I am so biased. She's the best. Holy fuck, it annoys me when she's on her phone watching a movie and she goes, I can't focus. She's sitting there like this. She's sitting there like this. This. And I'm like, bro, enjoy the movie. Enjoy the movie. She's like, I can't watch the movie unless I have something.
What?
Calling her out right now. Pisses me off. And she knows it every single time. I look at her and I'm like, off your phone. Dude, I'm like a Nazi. I'm like a Nazi every time we're watching a movie. I'm like, conditions have to be perfect. Lights off. Maybe if you want lights, have the little like background lights on. We've got these really cool lights like in our kitchen and so on. I've got like awesome. Cool. I've got dude. She gave me like an amazing sound system. So like I've got great sound, lighting all perfect. Get the fuck off your phone when you're watching a fucking movie. I swear to God. But then, you know, the problem is, if she does get off her phone, she falls asleep. And it's hours of like trying to find what movie we're going to watch just for her to go. Partway through it. Dude, I love her with all my heart. That's one of the idiosyncrasies that I can't get over. She's the love of my life. But yeah, it fucking pisses me off. Anytime people are on their phone, dude, I've seen people in the cinema, and because it's completely dark, and then you've just got this light on your phone. It may as well be a torch. It's like this.
Yeah.
Turn it off. I'm actually one of those guys in the movies, like in the cinema, when I hear people talking and so on. The difference was the Minecraft movie. That was so funny. I've never had an experience like that. That was so much fun. Flint and Steel, Chicken Jockey. I loved it, bro. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. I love it. That's why I've got a Minecraft sword at the back here. I love it. Genuinely love it. But man, hi, first time joining.
Sakura. What's going on? She's from my Instagram. We love Sakura.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Sakura Beauty Lab. I like that name. Yeah. Is that for a business?
I think so. Yeah, I think, yeah.
If so, I support.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure she's actually in Japan. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, Sakura, but I'm pretty sure Sakura's in Japan.
No way. No way. Ben Maynard said, guys, I have to vent for a moment, lol. Whenever I go to any movies with my cousin, he's always on TikTok and it triggers the fuck out of me so much. Bro, it's the same, man. It's the same every single time. I just go, dude, get your brain right. Man, you know what? There was a period, maybe a year ago, maybe a year and a half ago, when one of the big providers of internet in Australia, Optus, went down.
Yeah.
Went down. Optus went down for like 12 hours, something like that.
Yeah.
Depending on where you are. Yeah. So you dude, it was bliss. It was bliss. Man, I just got my weekly report for my screen time. Average 2 hours. Bro, I was on 7. You know how bad that is? It was bliss having it off. Sakura's in Japan.
Yeah, told you.
What up, brethren? Forbidden to use it. Dude, okay. That's what I love about Japan.
Yeah.
That's what I love about Japan.
They're
Dude,
so respectful and nice over there.
But do you know what, man? If you're experiencing something, you're experiencing something. It doesn't even matter. Like, it doesn't matter what it is. You know, you're not disrespecting by dividing your attention. It's give your undivided attention. And the people do the same thing. When I was over there, man, I met some of the nicest people. They just give you your undivided attention. And then when the time's up, sure, they're gonna move on. It's not like all the time. But yeah, it's the best. It's the best over there. I went crazy with the Star Wars celebration. Dude, you know the problem is, though, anywhere else across the world, the shipping's insane.
It's ridiculous. They must have all the stock still in Japan or something, because I think even in, Americans, the shipping was a bit average. But yeah, here it was ridiculous.
Dude, EB Games has got a connection with them, and they're probably going to bring a lot of the stuff over for EB, so it'll sell through there. So I'm just waiting for that.
Yeah, okay.
I'm literally just waiting for that, or for when I move to Japan, and I'm going to be buying all that stuff there.
Yeah.
That's what's going to be crazy in 10 years' time. They're going to be like, oh, vintage merch, and it's from 2024. Like, bro, what?
Man.
But yeah, anyways, okay, last thing that I want to say that is imperfectly perfect, and then, you can say your last one, then we'll just wrap this one up.
And then we'll wrap this baby up.
The Millennium Falcon.
Ooh.
I'm putting the Millennium Falcon in there. Okay. You know why?
Why, Jerry?
That hunk of junk in the sky is the sole reason why our favorite characters are still alive. They're still alive because of that hunk of junk in the sky. I love Solo. Oh, we're still alive. Yeah, I would have killed myself. Dude, look at in Solo. I love the design. Beyond the Dune Sea put me onto that one. I never really thought about it. But dude, in Solo, the design, Lando's Millennium Falcon was the most beautiful ship. I loved it. Right? But then it loses its perfection. And what does it become? Perfect. Bro, I love the Millennium Falcon. I think it's the best designed ship. I think it's the perfect rugged, sexy ship that everyone needs in their life, man.
I like that
Sakura. I love you. I'm moving end of next year, start of the year after.
There you go. A while away.
Yep.
I get to keep him for a little bit longer.
Get to keep me for a little bit longer. I'm learning Japanese. I mean, unless you want to help me learn Japanese.
There you go. This could be a little connect.
But no, like I'm very, very excited to move over there. I want to learn how to make tea and then bring tea back to Australia and start making tea. Not necessarily just matcha. Like I love all types of tea. I grew up on a farm, and I think like that's just, I want to go back to that lifestyle, and I really love tea, and I kind of connecting the world. And also my girlfriend's nickname is Tea. Anyway, so I love tea and I love tea. But yeah, no, like thank you for the compliment about the hat. But yeah, no, I think the Millennium Falcon is perfect. I think everything about it, dude. If you compare that to something like Dooku's, oh my god, Sakura, you're the best.
There you go.
I'll DM you. Even something like Dooku's ship, right? Look, even Maul's ship, anyone's ship, even if you're looking at an X-wing, they are so perfect. But then when you see this hunk of junk in the sky, what is it? What is it? I can tell you right now. I tell you exactly what the fuck it is. It is the underdog, man. The underdog, the perfect underdog. There's no way Vader in his advanced TIE fighter is cruising down the canals of the Death Star, right? Everybody look. That's like the worst Vader. I will kill him. And then you just like, I love Bancho, by the way. I've got someone over there. I love tea.
Just show us the fucking matcha setup you got.
I'm just gonna DM you about so much stuff. Anyway, but yeah, no, and Vader's going there. He's like taking it. He's like, I've just got this X-wing there, and then you've got some like hillbilly NASCAR V8 going, dude, and it's just like, oh my god, it's the best. I love the Millennium Falcon. That was actually like the first thing that I really thought of when I thought of like imperfection that is perfection. And the beauty of it, that its beauty has continued through the whole time. Not being like, oh my god, look at this amazing ship. It's like, look at that hunk of junk, like in The Force Awakens. There's this hunk of junk out the back here, right? There's a hunk of junk. No one cares about this one. No one's gonna want that one. I'm just gonna keep it there. And then she's there just like, I think this is the coolest ship that I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I agree with her completely. Do you want to say anything, by the way?
No, I agree with that. My last point was that it's the dialogue. I don't have a problem.
That was my runner-up.
I don't have a problem with the dialogue at all, because I see, but it copped like a lot of criticism. It's probably one of George's like biggest points that people have a go at him about. But I don't have a problem with it because, like, there's a lot of lore and shit behind like why Anakin speaks the way he does and all that. But it's genius because George has always said, like, what is a movie? What is it? It's a picture film. It's visual. It's pictures. So the dialogue plays a backseat role to allow the visuals to come to the fore. And like, think of all the amazing shots we've had in Star Wars. Like, you can go the prequel straight away. You've got Anakin in the Twin Suns cruising on the way to get Shmi. You've got the whole opening sequence to Revenge of the Sith with the battle over Coruscant. You've got Anakin versus Obi-Wan on Mustafar. You've got Duel of the Fates. Like, there are so many amazing like visual shots, and it just tells the story to a point where you don't need like amazing dialogue.
I agree.
It's genius.
I agree. I mean, like, it's his inspiration for actually creating Star Wars, right? You've got the silent black and white movies. You've got the samurai films, and you've got the Western films.
Yeah.
Right? Like the big trio that allows you to create this incredible universe. Right? I think it's so important because a lot of movies don't do that now. They go, oh yeah, like if you tell more, it means more. No, not at all. Not at all. But if you actually look to create every bit of meaning that is in the shot or the frame that you have, you've got a perfect story, because people are going to be able to pick things apart later on. Like, you look at it and you go, oh, I didn't know that person was there. I didn't know this person was there. Oh, and what about that? Oh, and that connects it. Dude, it's everything. I agree. Oh, dude, this was going to be my runner-up point.
Yeah.
This, like, the dialogue was going to be my runner-up. No. I wasn't going to say it. That was my runner-up point. Like, man, I also think I was kind of going along the lines of, like, how corny it was.
Yeah, well, dude, I've got that there, like, under prequel trilogy, because it was slammed by haters for being corny, but it's fucking genius.
Bro,
it is genius.
How intertwined are we right now?
We're vibing on a different level.
Dude, there is just, like, this is next level bro-nection, right? Man, I mean, we are the double helix. It's just like, dude, this is. I mean, like, no wonder Mando Mate-Ing is a thing. Yeah, I was literally going to talk about how corny the dialogue was and how that is perfect.
Yes.
Like, you need to have the corniness. You see something like Andor and it's thematically stunning, right? You can take some of the speeches and apply that to real life and just go, wow, that would be so impactful. You know, like, you can't say, I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough and it gets everywhere. But you can say, like, the most beautiful speech about, you know, like, the corruption of governments and so on. You know, I think that is something that really differed. And Beyond the Dune Sea were very, very big on that. Another shout out to Beyond the Dune Sea. But, like, they were really big on that. They were like, look, I love Andor, but it's not Star Wars. It doesn't feel Star Wars. It's like, it's a great story set in the Star Wars universe. But the Star Wars DNA is just, it's not there. And I have to agree. I loved it. And it was visually stunning.
Yeah.
Tony Gilroy created an incredible show.
Yeah.
But it's not Star Wars.
Yeah.
You know, dude, and don't get me wrong, there is always going to be a place for something like Andor. I love that. Like, cater to all of the fan base, right? No one's really catering towards the people who loved the original trilogy, and they want new stuff that's, like, tailored for an older audience, because Star Wars is an aging audience now. You know, I know it's designed for the kids of the time when they create it, but it doesn't really mean that it can't be later on catered towards older people. Anyways, I think that's just crazy that we've been connected there. I just see here, Ben says, I don't have a problem with all the dialogue. People cry about Anakin, but Darth Vader has some one-liner, lol. You got that whole opening sequence. It's a good line, though. No, it's a good through line. Yeah, honestly, I agree. I mean, like, it's just, the thing is, you have to have it corny if it's going to be Star Wars. You have to. There's no way. Sakura said, the visuals are stunning and you get the story from there. 100%. Even in Japan, the Celebration store had the most expensive shipping.
They got you.
No way. I've done that with glasses before. I didn't know that they were in USD, and I just, oh man, I spent like $500. This is a while ago. When 500 actually got you places. But yeah, it was mental, man. It was mental. I still have them now, and they still work really, really well. You would hope so. They're the same ones from you know, the movie American Made, the ones that Tom Cruise were wearing. It were those ones. I really like the classic aviator style. It's actually, to be fair, they were the original aviators, not the round bottom. They're square.
Yep.
So
I used to be big into aviators. They're sick.
Yeah, man. Also love the dialogue anyways. Yeah. The dialogue's through all of it, it's good. But I think it's good for its own reasons, you know? Yeah. And Mozzie's back.
Mozzie's back.
You know, okay, I want to show people the Wolverine helmet.
Yeah, show them.
I want to show people the Wolverine.
Look at what Blaw's been working on.
Oh, this is in the background. Look at that. So obviously it's taped up right now because it's I haven't glued it. I was actually this is a sizing version. I've printed this in PLA because I wanted to I wanted to print this in PETG, so it's a little more heat resistant, all that kind of stuff. But dude, look at that.
How sick is that?
Oh, how sick is that?
Everyone, tell Blore how sick that looks.
That is so sick. They don't even have to say it. Dude, I'm loving these wings that go out more now. The more I'm looking at it, the more I'm like, oh yeah, I have to keep it like that. But yeah, no. So also, what I want to do is with these eyes, I don't want to have it open like that. I'm actually going to get like a There's this really thin canvas that still doesn't have like a lot of like gaps in it, but you can see really, really well. You just like, dude, all you do is you just like cover that up there and it looks like it's in the movies. You know how they have like the kind of like glossed over white eyes in the movies?
Yeah.
It's literally that canvas that's on there.
Sick.
They have kind of like a little bubble. So I'm gonna 3D. They've got a thing that clips into there, like a little eye thing that will clip right there. But I'm just going to I'm gonna bubble it out a little bit and then put the canvas so it protrudes a little bit from the eyes. But I'm going to actually paint this as well. I'm gonna do the classic yellow, and then I've done my research. This is not going to be black. A lot of people do it black thinking that it's black. It's not. It's a really dark blue, and when you turn it to the side, you can actually see the hue change just a little bit. So I'm also going to practice. Like I've got some masking tape and so on. I'm going to like tape up little bits and like paint it. So first layer is going to be gray, and then so that's got all of that there, and then I'm just gonna like put the little stickers over it or whatever, and then paint it blue. Take the tape off, and it's gonna look like it's battle worn. Also, rub like a little bit of graphite in the seams, make it a little dirty. Don't have it super clean, otherwise it looks like he's not been into a fight. But how sick does that look?
Dude, that is sick. Dude, Motti wants it.
Motti wants it? Bro.
How much? $? Under the table favors?
Oh, under the table favors. It depends. Well, I mean, like, I'm probably going to get rid of this after I make the PETG. This is just going to be my practice one. So I'd love to say, hey, I'll give it to you, but at the same time, I think it's going to be a little botched because it's going to be my practice run. But yeah, I mean, like, only thing that I can say with that is, hey, I mean, like, maybe if I can get better at it, I'm not going to do anything that I'm not good with. Like there's a lot of mistakes that you can't really see that I've like slowly fixed with this one. Like if I could get really good, then I'd definitely think about doing something like an Etsy store. But I'm really good. I kind of just want to do this as a hobby. You know what I mean? But yeah, anyways, we'll
auction it off live.
Helmet. Dude, I'm gonna make a bunch of Star Wars helmets. I'm actually in the process, obviously, of making the Mando armor, but I wanted to learn how to paint and do a lot of the like printing properly before I get into Mando. So I'm testing it with this. I also have a Batman mask which shrunk. I'm learning so much as I go. Like the Batman mask that I made, it like there was a whole bunch of issues with it. I need to redo that one. Dude, Motzi, what a goated. What a goat. That is a goated comment. Yeah, I just like, honestly though, I would not be happy if I gave this to someone because it's just not perfect. But also it's really tight. It's really tight around the ears, this model. They've made another model that has like, it's kind of up a little bit more and it's stretched out. But these are still kind of like fanned in a little bit. So it looks the same, but it's better on the ears because, dude, it's ripping my ears. And it's like, dude, it's hollow in there for me. I'm like, I can move my head around and do this and like twist and turn, but it's just, anyways, I got to work on that sizing. I'm gonna downsize it a little bit. Yeah. But yeah. Anyways, I just want to show you guys because there's like a future video coming up for some Star Wars stuff. Yeah. Practicing with my own random little collection. Then I'm going to get into some Star Wars stuff. I know I'm going to make my mate. Dude, Josh, you met Josh. I'm going to make Josh a Chimera helmet.
Fuck yeah, that's sick.
Yeah, I'm going to make him a Chimera helmet. He loves Chimera, and he's like skinny, but he's also
sleeper build.
Yeah, he's sleeper build, man. Like, bro, he takes his shirt off and you go, whoa, that guy's ripped. So he's like, dude, he's the perfect Chimere build.
Yes, sick.
The perfect Chimere build. So I'm going to make him that one, and that's going to be really cool. That's going to be really cool, and that's going to be something hopefully that he likes. But yeah, anyways, pretty cool. And I want to, in the end, at one point, I want to make like a gaming, like I've got an old Xbox wireless headset. I want to put all of the like actual wires and shit in here and set it up so that I have a gaming helmet, not a gaming headset. Dude. I know. Oh, that's gonna be, dude. It's gonna be a lot of time. That's how I'm gonna learn how to solve it and so on. Yeah, I really want to do that. I really want to do that.
Sick.
Yeah, I know. And then just have like the I didn't know if I wanted to do Wolverine. I actually might use this one because it's a little bit bigger. To do it, but yeah,
that would be sick.
Pretty sick, man. And Sakura, what does Sakura say? I love keeping hobbies as hobbies for the sake of it, not to hustle. I'm exactly the same. I don't want the pressure of something like a like making it for someone and making it good to ruin the idea of, hey, like it's actually a hobby. Why is that not a thing yet? Dude, I don't know. I was thinking about it the other day. I was genuinely thinking about that the other day. Man, why? Like when I'm playing games, I want to be able to play it like I'm the character in there. I mean, like I'm sure I'm thinking
clone helmet.
Bro, imagine a clone helmet playing a clone on Battlefront 2. Yeah, dude, I want to turn this into. I think that'd be so cool. I genuinely
do it. That'd be sick.
I really do think I'm onto something there. I might. It's probably is a little bit better as like a Batman helmet. Not gonna lie, just because this Wolverine one's like a little tight around the ears. But I could definitely change this up a little bit and make it so it's better. But that'd be so sick, man.
It'd be so sick.
Yeah, and I'll keep you guys updated when I do it. Definitely no sleeper bells. I tell you what, man, you gotta have a strong dude in your life. New Wolverine game hasn't come out yet. There's still time to pitch it to. Oh, dude, imagine but they're gonna just take my idea and yeah, cool.
Get the patent for it. But yeah, that's what I mean. Playing Halo and you've got a Master Chief helmet or something. Dude, that'd be sick.
Bro, 100%. Like
there'd be a big market for that, surely.
Big time, man. Like think about just gaming helmets, not gaming headsets. Because how annoying are gaming headsets when they're like, dude, they're always they're so like they break all the time. They're always crap because when you're lifting and bending it, they'll like crack in the middle at the top. It's like, bro, it's so annoying. So if you can have something that you just go, and you've got good visibility, like this is pretty decent visibility in here. Pretty decent. So yeah, I'd be playing games for hours. I wouldn't even think about it. So man, fully functional, dude. Okay, hear me out. If I like later on, I'm trying to become smarter. Hence why I'm trying to learn Japanese as well. But because I don't know any other language, but I want to learn how to integrate AI into something like that. And if there is a chance for me to do it, and I could have like a like a Siri or whatever in here, call it Cortana, 100%. No matter what I'm getting, I'm always calling it Cortana, and I'm just doing Cortana.
That'd be so sick.
Start the Xbox. Boom, beam.
Yeah.
Whoa. That'd be so sick, man.
It'd be sick, dude.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, dude, the Xbox headset has surround sound, and also in that you can like adjust the game volume. You can adjust the game volume compared to also the party volume. So if I could have like a dial on the side here that could potentially work, where I like pull that up and down, and it works the same way, that'd be really cool.
Big time.
But yeah,
literally 2 steps closer to be Tony Stark.
I don't know about that. I don't know.
Tony. I'll be Jarvis. I'll be Rhodes.
Jarvis, straight up jerk it. The neural pathways definitely change whenever we learn something new. Sakura, you're onto something there. And I want to just get a little smarter.
She's a little smarter.
Get a little stronger. But yeah, honestly, thank you so much to everyone for
dude.
jumping in the chat. I mean,
Today
like,
was
that's
good.
insane.
That was wholesome.
Today was so good. Yeah, Microsoft, right, they're just gonna, like, come in through the windows here. They're just gonna break in through the top. "Ah, you took our idea." There's no way they haven't thought about that, though. There's no
Surely.
way. There's no way. There's probably just, like, people who are going, "Oh, you know, like, I guess, like, but it's a little hard, and there's not really a market, bro." There's no way. There's no way that no one would want that. Because,
Yeah.
bro, if they came out with a Mando helmet that was like that,
All
over.
over it. Yeah.
Over. But yeah. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you
Appreciate
so
you
much
guys
for joining.
dropping
Jesse,
by.
do you want to say anything about the rest of your week?
I'll be live tomorrow. So whatever time it is for you guys now, in 26 minutes from now is when I'll be going live tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Battlefront 2. I've never played the story mode. Actually, I did for like 20 minutes and I gave up. So it's relatively new for me. So yeah, we'll be doing that. And then if you're in America or whatever on Thursday, if you're Australia, Japan on Friday, there'll be a new long form video as well. And
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure you all like and subscribe to Jesse. I think everyone here is from Jesse's one anyway, so like good. But
yeah.
Yeah. Also, Sakura, I will absolutely hit you up. Thank you so much.
I'll show you her
massive,
Instagram.
Massive love. Massive love. That's just Sakura. Let's give another one. Let's give another one. Yeah, guys, get ready because honestly, the Battlefront 2 storyline is incredible, and he's an incredible man that's going through it. So it's going to be second to none. Everyone, check it out. Check it out. But yeah, guys, love you all. Thank you so much for joining.
Next week.
We'll be back next week talking about more stuff from that galaxy far, far away. And obviously more, because it seems like we've been going into so much stuff lately.
Yeah.
Outside of it. Dude, if you guys,
Adam
just want
Sandler.
to talk about stuff.
We'll just talk about Adam Sandler next week.
Adam Sandler, Wolverine. We got into like old Western movies, man.
Yeah.
We'll just call this a media podcast.
Yeah.
Mando Media.
Ooh. Mando Media.
Ooh.
There's something.
I still like Mando Mate-Ing. I think it's such a good name.
Darth Vader AI told us we had to.
I love Darth Vader AI. Anyways, guys, love you all.
Much love.
Thank you so much.